Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for joining us for our weekly press conference today. It's nice to have a nice crowd here. I'm very happy that you all joined us. This is our last press conference for the month of August. It's hard to believe that the majority of the summer is over already and that the fall is just around the corner. Today, we're going to tell you much about some tremendous projects and initiatives happening here in the City of Erie. First, Jackie Spry, our Director of Planning for the City of Erie, will give us an update about the exciting project called 12th Street Reimagined, which aims to revitalize the 12th Street corridor between I-79 and Walnut Street, which is one of the busiest gateways into downtown Erie. The second project we will hear about today is the Comprehensive Safety Action Plan that aims to reduce fatal and serious crashes on all city streets. Third, we are fortunate to live in a city with a rich and colorful history. Today, we will also hear from Heather Olson, the City Historic Preservation Planner, who will talk about the Citywide Historic Resources Survey. And lastly, Jackie will highlight the success of the Love Your Block program, which was hard at work all summer beautifying homes and neighborhoods in the City of Erie. Jackie, the floor is now yours.
Thank you, Mayor Schember. I'm very pleased to give an update at today's press conference on the projects that the Mayor mentioned, 12th Street Reimagined, the Comprehensive Safety Action Plan, and the city's historic preservation projects and initiatives, and of course, the Love Your Block program. After an intensive public and stakeholder engagement effort this past spring and a busy summer compiling all the information, the full draft of the 12th Street Reimagined plan is now ready for review and comment. Residents and business owners and others with an interest in the area are encouraged to visit the project page found on the City of Erie's website to review the draft document and share feedback by September 6th. We're asking that all comments be submitted by that time to be able to refine the plan. This plan focuses on market-supported enhancement, beautification, and connectivity strategies for the stretch of West 12th Street between I-79 interchange and Walnut Street. The corridor emerged as a core area within the Erie Comprehensive Plan. Industrial site investment by the Erie County Redevelopment Authority and new developments proposed closer to downtown make this an optimal time to establish and advance a community-supported vision. As the project developed, it became clear that the planned solutions needed to be targeted to build upon and fortify the area's industrial prosperity while delivering on shared visions for future enhancement. The plan focuses on making the area more inviting and functional for new investment and redevelopment while ensuring that it functions as a complete corridor that meets the needs of all users. The plan envisions roadway and streetscape infrastructure improvements for both the short and long-term zoning and design standard updates and ideas for further incorporating public art and green space. Again, a link to the project page can be found on the City of Erie's website, and we're asking that all feedback please be submitted by September 6th. We're also very pleased to announce that we've kicked off the Comprehensive Safety Action Plan. The City of Erie is using a $200,000 federal grant to reduce fatal and serious injury crashes on the city streets. The grant provided through the United States Department of Transportation Safe Streets and Roads for All program will be used to prepare a comprehensive safety action plan. Each year, the city experiences more than 1,000 traffic crashes. 34 people died from traffic crashes in Erie over the past 5 years, and another 166 people were severely injured during that time frame. As the mayor has stated, every traffic death in Erie is one too many. Members of the public will have the opportunity to participate in the development of this comprehensive safety action plan. An online survey and a website will be available that will keep residents updated on the progress of the plan. In addition, the first public workshop will be held on Wednesday, September 25th from 5 to 7 at the Blasco Library in the Admiral Room. Participants may arrive at any time during the meeting to learn about the city's traffic crashes and provide information about locations where they would like to see improvements. If you have any questions on either of these projects, please feel free to reach out to me at jspry@erie.pa.us. Now, I'd like to introduce Heather Olson. Heather is the city's historic preservation planner. She's joined us today to provide an update on our department's historic preservation projects and initiatives. Heather.
Good morning. Historic preservation efforts are truly taking shape in Erie. Our city's Historic Review Commission is processing new nominations for local designation of historic resources each and every month. With the recently completed Historic Preservation Plan in place, we have utilized yearly work goals within it to guide our next steps of viewing our shared past in preparation for the future. This month marks the beginning phase of a citywide historic resources survey, which includes community engagement and story mapping, historic research of homes and places, as well as field-based survey work of all parcels or structures, objects, or landmarks 50 years of age and older. The City of Erie is completing this work in conjunction with EDR of Syracuse, New York. This woman-owned company opened in 1979 and specializes in historic resource documentation and surveys. There are 3 state grants contributing to the funding for the Citywide Historic Resources Survey. These include certified local government and Keystone grant types, ascertained specifically for the development of a baseline citywide historic resource survey. The first project phase spans the next 12 months, and it includes surveying the following planning areas: Bayfront, Downtown, Pulaski Lighthouse, West Bayfront, 12th Street Corridor, East Bayfront, Trinity Park, and Little Italy. City staff will be working with the State Historic Preservation Office and applying for future grant phases, which will cover and survey any remaining city areas. In order to move ahead with wise decisions for historic preservation, smart growth and infill, grants, and overall planning initiatives, we must first have an improved understanding of our spaces, places, and the value of our history. We understand that progress, which includes a link to our past, which asks that we maintain its stories, people, and places, be present. The city's Planning and Neighborhood Resources Department will be leading this process and will work closely with the State Historic Preservation Office, the Planning Commission, the Historic Review Commission, City Council, neighborhood groups, and the public. The city encourages all residents to participate in the online historic survey and story mapping components. These are scheduled to be posted online in September. Any questions and information can be directed to me, Heather Olson, at the City of Erie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Heather. It's going to be a very busy fall, I know that. Lastly, the department would like to share that this past Sunday, Love Your Block wrapped up its summer by celebrating and hosting a cookout with grant recipients, neighbors, and volunteers in the East Bayfront neighborhood. The team is so proud of the work completed by volunteers and community partners. We want to share a few of the numbers and highlights related to the projects. Over the summer, Love Your Block worked with community organizations, local and internal partners, and many resident champions to organize 8 community cleanups throughout the city of Erie. Altogether, their efforts yielded approximately 20 tons of trash and more than 500 electronics and tires were collected. In addition, volunteers completed many beautification projects, including mulching, a community garden, and new landscaping at Wayne and Washington Park. Throughout the summer, the Love Your Block team also completed small home repair projects, such as painting front porches, replacing handrails, painting window trim, removing junk and debris, planting flowers, and replacing mailboxes and house numbers. In all, the team successfully completed nearly 100 repairs and improvements. While in the neighborhoods, the residents were very welcoming and grateful for our team's hard work, at times showing their appreciation by providing our team with food and drinks. The achievements and connections made over the summer are a testament to the generous support from our partners, volunteers, and block champions. We greatly appreciate everyone who has supported these efforts and look forward to continuing to grow this sense of pride and love in our city neighborhoods. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Jackie and Heather. Really appreciate those presentations. There's a lot of great things going on, and I appreciate everyone who's involved in the process of making our city the best it can be. I would especially like to thank the Love Your Block team and the amazing volunteers who work so hard to beautify our city. I'm also really looking forward to the results of the Historic Preservation Survey. I think so many of us love to learn about the past and think fondly of our favorite buildings and places that we have been as such key parts of Erie. Erie is going through a positive transformation and certainly enhancing the West 12th Street corridor, which will aid in that transformation. I encourage residents to please review the draft of the 12th Street Reimagined plan and participate in the Historic Preservation Survey and the Comprehensive Safety Action Plan Survey. Your input is critical and will contribute to the ongoing enhancements, quality of life, and safety here in Erie. We truly look forward to everyone participating. Also, as you know, the schools has started, so please be careful and follow state laws when you approach a school bus, a school, or a school crosswalk. It's critical to watch out for children and follow all traffic laws, including speed limits in the speed zones, yielding to pedestrians in crosswalks, and not passing a school bus when their lights are flashing. Be alert and slow down when driving in the neighborhoods, especially those with school zones. Most of all, slow down. The safety of our families and loved ones depends on everyone doing their part to ensure accidents do not happen anywhere in the city of Erie. Finally, I just want to remind everyone that Labor Day is September 2nd, which is this coming Monday, and the city will be closed, City Hall will be closed that day. I hope you all have a great Labor Day, celebrate with your family and friends, and enjoy all the wonderful things that the city of Erie has to offer. That concludes this week's press conference. Please follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening here in the city of Erie. Thanks very much for being here and for watching today. Thank you.